Howdy, welcome on in
Powering
Tetairoa,
off.
McMillan. That's who is going to be the gentleman that will be reviewing today. Kid out of Arizona. The first time I saw him was against Oklahoma in the Alamo Bowl a couple of years ago. Jackson Arnold's first start against for Oklahoma. I am an Oklahoma fan, so guys, please be gentle. Not a great season. We play Alabama today. It's going to be tough. But there are going to be some players with Oklahoma that we'll be doing reviews on. But this is about Tetairoa McMillan. But yeah, the first time I saw Tetairoa was against the Sooners in the Alamo Bowl in San Antonio. And he looked great, man. This kid has a lot of abilities. Just real quick, I want to go over things that I like in wide receivers. Size is great, of course. You want size, but more than size, arm length. The ability to stretch out your arms, to separate your arms from your body, to help yourself make contact with the ball before the defender. If you're able to separate the defender from the ball with your body, the arms is always going to be a great stretch point, high pointing the ball, stuff like that, making it really tough for the defenders, DBs, safeties, linebackers to get the ball, right? So one important thing that I love with wide receivers in particular is arm length. Hand size, of course, that's a thing. A lot of receivers in the NFL have the appropriate hand size. That's how they got there through college. So hand size is great as well. Speed is great. But more importantly, speed. So Jalen Hyatt, I'm trying to really try to put it in perspective for a lot of people on what I just mean speed. Like there's Tyquan Thornton, who just got released from the Patriots, has a lot of speed. There's all types of speedy guys, but how fast are you running a route? Because if you're running a straight line on a 40-yard dash, you're awesome. You know, we get 4.2s a lot of the time, but those kids don't really pan out. How fast are you running your routes? How fast are you able to make your cuts? How fast is your body movement, your upper body movement? Are you moving anything? So fluidity, movement is something I like. And with these taller receivers like Tetairoa McMillan, who, stands at 6'4", do they have his heights measured? First look. And that's another thing. PFF doesn't have the whole slate of all the informations. I think Tetairoa McMillan is a guy who we want to see what his actual measurables are. A lot of these guys, I remember Quentin Johnston, everyone thought he was 6'4". Turns out he was actually like 6'2" and change. So actually getting the measurements is very important. Actually getting his weight is important as well, because I want to see, is he more of a Drake London or is he more of a Michael Pittman Jr.? Because that's kind of where I have him right now. I think he's way more leaning Michael Pittman away from Drake London, because I think Tetairoa has way more speed. He also goes by T-Mac. We might use T-Mac for the rest of the vid. But I think T-Mac, I think he has a lot of speed. I think I feel from what I see him as a more athletic, slimmer Michael Pittman Jr., which is not a flack at all. I don't think that's a bad comp at all whatsoever. So let's get into a little bit of his stats on where he's at for the season. We will be going over the New Mexico game. Looks like he had a 94.2 via PFF. But let's just go over his 3 years. He's a junior. Let's go over his 3 years at Arizona. One thing that I like the reason why I like PFF is that it shows progression. It shows how you have gotten better, how you have grown as a player. And so 66.5 as a freshman, played 12 games, 505 snaps, which is really good as a freshman, 118 in the slot, and 306 in, wide snaps at an X or a Z. I love him in the slot because he does have speed, and he can... I'm not even going to talk about his route running because that's what this is. I haven't really dove into him. Pause on that one. Actually, I haven't really zeroed in on him at all. This is the first time. So it's going to be really, really interesting to see. Is he more effective in the slot? Is he more effective outside? 39 receptions, 81 targets, 702 yards, got in the end zone 8 times as a freshman, 10 times last year. End zone touchdowns. That translates to the NFL. Wide receivers that can get into the end zone in college can get into the end zone in the NFL. That's one thing that I always seen as consistent. And Tetairoa has a quarterback who is like 5'10". He goes to Arizona. So, and he's doing great things. He competes against USC, Tech. Like, he plays against really good competition, even though it's Arizona. They're in the Big 12. So I don't want to hear he has like no competition. He has been playing some stars in college. Year 2, 87.4 PFF, 90 receptions, almost 1,400 yards, averaging 15.5 per catch, 10 touchdowns. And in this season, only at 10 games, plays today, 69 receptions, 1,200 yards almost, and 7 touchdowns. So what I like the most about him, we got a receiving grade of 84.7 yards per route run at 2.96. So that means every route he is running, whether it be screens, stretch, like 9 routes, 7s, whatever it is, it accumulates to a guy who can go. Like, he's all over the place. His routes, his yards per route run, he can do anything. He likes to run routes. Drop rate at 16.8%, contested catch rate at 54.2, grade versus man, which all your big receivers, you want a great man-on-man coverage grade because, or not coverage grade, I guess a grade versus man coverage grade, because you're a big guy. A lot of times in goal line, red zone, you're a man. You're by yourself. Let's jump ball. Let's run a fade. Let's get you acclimated real early. Missed tackles at first with 25 for the year. I don't know. I actually do. I do know that is wide receivers only. I was going to say, is that all? No, that's wide receivers only. That's great. That's something. No, I'm trying to think of a receiver who was like really good at breaking a lot of tackles, missing a lot of tackles. Have a big receiver with 25 is really awesome. And so I cannot wait. And another thing I want to see is his contested catches. Big receivers, you got to have a lot of ability to get the ball on those 50-50 balls. Looks like he has 13 for the year. So I am good on this. Where are we at? 7 minutes. Let's get into the film. So here he is right here. I got the pin. Let me see if that's working. Probably not. Got the pin, so we're gonna be good today. Let's go ahead and start. Let's get involved. Let's see him. He's right here on the outside. Let's start it. And I would say off rip, one thing that I like is they get him the ball immediately. Get him the ball right now. Get him out in space. Let's see this again. Got a little bit of motion pre-snap. Let's see. And it's just a 1-2-3 little in. I think it's more of an in than a slant. And he kind of pushes it up a little bit. But yeah, he's able to show his numbers real fast to the quarterback. And like I said, not a big quarterback at all, but able to get some extra yards as well. Big, strong. That's great. Here he is at the top. All right, we got a run play, but let's see if he can get out and run. There he is. Okay, good. I like a receiver that can block. I like a receiver that can get in front of corners. I like get in front of defenders. And we're going to see another play later on where he makes it well known that I will block for my running back. So that's great to see. At the top of the route, got man press. Let's see, corner smaller than him. Let's see how he reacts to it. Let's see what the quarterback does to it. It does look like I even got man possibly here in the slot with the safety. Is my corner alone? Is it one-on-one? Let's check it out. Yeah. Look at my corner. Why are you on the ground? I got a man. Let's go, T-Mac. What is those? Just an outside release. I guess my corner just bad footwork. Maybe he wasn't anticipating McMillan to have as good, possibly as good of feet work at the line. Let's see what he does. Just an outside release, a little bit of a stutter. Probably thought he was going to go inside. Just gave him a little bit, make the defender fall. Let's go to the end zone. Let's get a touchdown. What can we get from that? I mean, fear. That's fear in the corner. You're in man press. You already know he's probably going to go up. You know something, maybe anticipating so much inside for that corner, but you know you have your linebacker there. You know you have a safety on top. Why are you so worried about the inside? And he just falls. And so, wow, that was pretty crazy to see. Outside here. Not a lot of force. Okay, ball's not going his way. He knows it's a screen. Okay, that was crazy. He just outside. I don't know what we can really get from that or gain from that. He has a presence. He has an aura possibly. And I didn't mention it, guys, but if you saw that PFF chart, I didn't have it in receivers category. You saw Trevor. You saw Travis Hunter. That was crazy. You saw Travis Hunter at 1. You saw Tetairoa McMillan at 2. And it's PFF. They get it. They change all of that around like February or January. They'll switch it up. They'll get a new ordeal in. But he's a guy. He's a dude. He is a dude that we have to respect. So here he is at the top right here. Let's see what he does. I mean, this is man. No safety help. So what do we have? We have a possible, he can run a 9 route. He can run a fade on the guy. He can run a post beautifully. Let's see what we got here. Off the line. Okay, we got a screen. Boom! How you doing? He could block. He could block. A little bit of a little bit of a crack block, going to the safety, letting the wide receiver have to deal with the corner by himself, and then just boom, gets to the safety, boom. That's real good. I don't know why it's a little laggy. I don't like that, but here we go. Bottom of your screen right down here. Oh, he's got the quarterback's eyes. An out route at 10 yards. We could do this. I could do this one. We could definitely do this one for sure. Let's do this one. Okay, so it looks like what we got here is just a 10-yarder, and he just breaks it out. Let me make it a little bit better. Sorry, guys. He just pushes the cushion, breaks it out, and I want y'all to see him come back to the ball, because that's what I saw. That's what got me lit about it, is you see him coming back to the ball. Stupid freaking thing. Sorry, guys. Runs the 10 yards, breaks it off right there, little bit wide, but he comes back to the ball, turns it up immediately, and gets up to the end zone. He's quick. He has quicks. I can't wait to see his, shuttle, stuff like that. Everything at the combine, right there. So he's you see the break is at 10 yards, right? The break is at 10 yards. It's right here. This is where he breaks, and he would love it to come down here, but he kind of rounds it a little bit, but he comes back to the ball, which is, I'm cool if my wide receivers want to come back to the ball. This freaking thing, man. If my receivers want to come back to the ball, I'm lit with that. Boom. Snatches it, turns up, scores. That's quick. That is fast. That corner had no idea that he could do that. Throws it out. Give me the camera. Switches it on him. Scores. He's got speed. In the slot. This is what I want to see. Got a linebacker on him. Why is everybody falling? What is this? A linebacker, safety, doesn't matter. Nickel. Why are people falling? What is this? He's made like 2-3 people fall already. In the slot again. I guess that might be a safety. A cross, post, in the middle, catches it. Oh man. I can do this one too. So it looks like it's just, hey, get to 15. Get to 15 right here in the middle. And he just pushes the corner off, and he just shows numbers. Hey, I'm right here. I'm open. I don't know why it's man. No safety help. No safety help over the top. I don't see any safeties up over here. So, I mean, he could do this. I don't know why the DC is allowing. We've already seen corners not. I can't handle this guy. But for whatever reason, the DC is not allowing his defense any help over the top. And all he does is run his route straight to that 15 marker, pushes the 20, and then shows his number. I said 15, 20, shows his number to the quarterback and gets the ball to him. That's great. And look, no one's over there. Hello, hi, except from T-Mac. Like, that's beautiful. As of right now, he can't be guarded. Why was that guy celebrating on defense? At the bottom of our screen here, what do we got? He's pushing a little bit. Come back, a slow one. He probably knew he wasn't going to get the ball there. I don't know. But even how slow he is. Look at this corner. Look at how, like I said, it doesn't look like he's going very fast here, which I don't know if I like that or don't. Even if you know you're not getting the ball, let's run our routes. Maybe we can get something on the back end to see how this corner plays you on comebacks for the rest of the game. All right, so we know we have something in our wheelhouse, but he can break it down. Look at the separation. If I forget the name of the quarterback for Arizona, but we can go right here. Look at this space. He could have done it. The ball could have been out on its way, and that's a completion. So even in the idea where I don't think that T-Mac is running his route very fast or very effectively, he could have gotten the ball there just to the fact that the corner was giving him so much space and wasn't really tight on him. And like I said, if the quarterback wanted to give the ball to T-Mac right there, he definitely could have. Looked like that one was out of bounds a little bit. So we had T-Mac at the bottom of the screen, have him again at the bottom of the screen, pushes off the line of scrimmage and showed his number on a nice cross. Okay, so this is something we can get into. Didn't make the catch. Not sure how good that ball was, but let's see it again. All right, come on. Don't go down on me. So it looks like at 5 yard. Hold on, let me back this up a little bit more. Sorry, fellas. Here we go. So what are we on? Like the 40, or sorry, like the 30. Oh my gosh. Like 36 yard line, I guess. And is this a 5 yard? Let's see. Like an 8 yard deep crosser. I got PI ref. We're not going to call it, but he still pushes his body into the corner, get a little bit more space. I'm going to run my route. Of course, I'm getting held, ref. I got someone on my shirt. Referee, I have someone on my shirt. Still on me this whole time. Goes and gets the ball. And like I said, guys, this is a moment where I want arm length. You know, this is the exact thing where if you have size, that's awesome. Your speed of the route, it's very important. Arm length on your ability to stretch out your arms. Stretch out your arms right here. See, this is where T-Mac is, right here. Can you stretch out your arms great enough to catch the ball? Corner breaks it up, but we already saw he's holding my man the entire route, and he didn't come out with that catch. But PI, right? We get those calls in the NFL, so that's still great. He's still winning all of his routes so far. All of his routes so far. Pushes it up. I think we're going to the house. And I'm getting held. I don't know what these refs are looking at. I'm going to be honest. And just, this is going to be in the scouting report. Do players have to hold him? Do players need to grab a hold of him for some apparent reason? And it looks like, I mean, he's immediately breaking the cushion of his corner. The back pedal was terrible. And the corner's like, I got to get hands on this guy because he's going to the house. And he's just holding my man. A lot of contact both ways, I guess. The corner lets him go, and it was an overthrown ball. I guess, McMillan, I would want you to just take off a little bit more, stop playing with the defender. But yeah, still even then. Yeah, he looks at the ref. Nothing. We got him in the slot again. So we've seen his effectiveness in the slot so far. That's how he got that 20-yarder when he went straight into the midfield and showed his numbers. That's how he was able to get that one. So let's see what he shows here. Showing just I guess they did the exact same route for him. Right in this. this guy? Who is this guy? Who is this guy? He did that. Get to the X. I don't know what that route is called. I'm gonna be 100% clear with y'all. It could just be a elongated hitch route, a 20-yard hook route in the middle. I don't know what that specific route is called, where the slot just, I guess it's a hook, some type of a hook going straight to a 20-yard hookup X point. I don't even know, but he did it, right? That one play that we saw earlier, he got to that same 20-yard marker. It wasn't open. He knew it wasn't open. I guess he was still able to triangulate, like, I still got to go. I got to, the route's not here. My quarterback and I still have a beautiful connection. And then look how surrounded he is. Look at who all is here to see him. I got a defender here. I got a defender over the top. And he just says, okay, well, I finished my route. I stopped here. I guess I'll just keep going this way, and we'll just see if I get lucky with anything. And then he does get lucky. You get lucky. We all get lucky with seeing you make an adjustment. Quarterback sees you. The ball's out, and he just kept going a little bit. Beautiful ball, too. And he's just able to take off and run. He has to have some crazy speed because he gets yard. That's a safety. He has to have some speed, and I hope this angle's a little bit better. Let's see. Yeah, see, here he is. Boom. Stands right there. Show my numbers. I got 2 defenders here. What does he do? The route's over. My quarterback could be getting sacked here. My quarterback could be doing a mayday where he's scrambling all over the field. I guess we also get to see how fast he makes his decision because he stopped here. Immediately, one step. And so, he and this quarterback are on a beautiful note. Even looking at the screen here, right? Even look at the screen here. McMillan's right here. The ball in the air is right here. So McMillan knows I got to go because I'm being led right now. I'm being led for my quarterback to get this ball, and he just beautifully sits it in there. And now it's time to run, and no one can catch him. So I think he has speed. That could be 4-4, guys. That was like a 4-4 move. 4-4 move that he just made right there. That's some speed. That is some speed there. That was great to see. Here he is, top of our route. Little hitch. Show me the numbers. Have we seen one player? This is New Mexico, first game of the season. Let's use context. But I have yet to see one defender take him down. Has he been tackled? He has been tackled in the very beginning, but it took 2 defenders. So this is something that we need to put in our notes. A lot of corners one-on-one cannot take him down. You're going to need, backup or blackup, whatever you want to use. Blackup, backup, whatever you want to use. Here we go. Little comeback. Understands he's got a block. He finds someone. He's got the aura to where he just has to stand there. A little bit of, what do we call that? Bounce him out the club. Not really, but boom, just show my presence. And the slot again. Let's see if we got anything in the slot right here. Here he is right there. Boom. What we got? What do you got for us, T-Mac? I'm loving it right now. I am loving it right now. In the slot. Looks like he's going to the pylon. Oh, no, he does not. Oh, I thought it was going to happen, guys. I thought he was going to do it again. Okay, so this would be a crazy highlight reel if he was able to log this in. But clearly at this time, OC, quarterback, wide receiver, they're just like, they can't hold you. We found something. Your last game was against Oklahoma. Let's stop playing around. This was a back-and-forth game also between Arizona and New Mexico. Back-and-forth game. This could have actually been a point in the game where New Mexico could have been winning. So it's like, just go to the pylon. I think mentally, and I'm a shorter dude too, I think mentally these refs, right? And this goes into basketball. Refs, when they see smaller defenders against bigger receivers or tight ends or whatever, they let certain things just like go. Why? I don't know. But he's getting just pulled and grabbed just a little bit too much, right? He breaks the cushion right there, and he's just getting touched and grabbed and pulled on. I'm trying to get the ball. Not the greatest ball ever, but you can see him clearly getting just, assaulted on the way to the ball. And so, and he was able to get his hand on it. He was able to get his hands on it. So that's great news in his own regard. Top of the screen. That's where we got him right now. Pushing off. When I say push him off, I just means he's going. Is this a SNG? Is this a stop and go? Was this a broken play again? If this is a broken, and when I mean broken play, I just mean like the defender cut off his route and now he has to play make. Like he has to figure out where he wants to go next. That's what I mean when I say the play is dead. So let's see it again. He's the top of the route. Boom, boom, boom. Shuts it down at like 10 yards, 12, 11 yards. Comes back. Oh, nope. I'm going up now. He gets the ball. Getting held still. He did not catch that. He didn't catch it, but he caught it. It wasn't in bounds, though. But he caught it. Guys, it wasn't in bounds, though. How did he get this? I mean, great placement, good ball. Let me slow it down a little bit, too. I want you to see how he's able to contort his body to turn and how he tries to, like, beautifully, like just put it into his bread basket, his own bread basket. This is good. I like him a lot. All right. 0.25 might have been a little too crazy. Let's go point. Boom. Gives him the ball. Let's see what he does. So he just, look, eyes in the air. Corner has no idea where the ball is. This would be a great opportunity for him to just go up and go and get it. Understands the trajectory of the ball and where it's headed. More out of bounds. And look, he's just calm. He's just calm. He has no issues right now. No issues right now. Beautifully calm. Has his feet on the ground and just wasn't. The ball was just a little bit too late, man. Just a little bit too late. He did catch it, though. But what did the ref call it? I think he was out of bounds. Yeah, he was out of bounds. They're at the 50. We got a run play. Oh, this is why I put it in. Look at him, my man. He's off. He could beat the running back in the end zone. If he took off, he would have beaten the running back in the end zone. He's got speed. This is why I put this one in here. He's got wheels. He can run. This is one where we got to see him run. And he was happy to block for his teammate. How many receivers are doing this? In the slot again. What? This is about T-Mac. But I'm trying to extract as much as I can from him. And they refuse to put his safety over the top. What is this? He's in the slot. Has this same unfortunate sorry. This corner just had a bad day. Y'all just saw what happened, man. Crazy, dude. He's in the slot. Looks like a slant. These slants are at 5 yards though. Maybe this one's a little bit shorter. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, slant. I'm here right now. Give me the ball. This corner has given him 5 yards on a slant. It's because he has no help over the top, and he falls again. How many people are falling? Running into each other, and he just runs up the sideline. He's making people fall. He's 6'5". Zay Flowers, I get it. He's tough to be in front of. Tank Dell, fall. No one's going to be mad at you if you fall and Tank Dell's guarding, and you're guarding Tank Dell. Zay Flowers, no one's on your case. A 6'5" receiver running a slant, and you're on the ground? God bless you, man. Wish you nothing but the best. And then Mr. McMillan just takes the ball and just runs to the end zone. He looks like a high school. This looks like high school. You know how dominant those high school players are? Just a little hitch that he just catches and just secures in his hands. So much respect is being given to him in the idea of like no safety help, but corner wise, like they're trying to do whatever they can to stop this dude. Once again, in the slot. So what can we suggest is gonna happen? He's in the slot. I mean, I doubt this is man. This should be a cover 3. Look, this should be cover 3. I got a safety over the top. Finally, he's in the slot. Let's see what happens. gets the ball, got my linebackers going into their zones. I get it's a cover 2 look. It's cover 2. And he just breaks it down. If the quarterback wanted to give him, he had another touchdown. If the quarterback was able to see my man, we got another touchdown right here. Let's see if we even see him like slipping in this view. If like if we see T-Mac in this view. On hit, got my quarterback and shotgun rolling out a little bit. T-Mac was over here on this right side, so let's see him. He splits those safeties. Yeah. If the quarterback saw him, that's right there. And he had time to do it. That's something that they saw on film for sure. That's another touchdown. That's another touchdown. In the slot again. We got man, but we got help over the top. So God bless. Let's go. They must have seen something in that. But we got a blitzer. Just a slant. Another slant in the inside. If he scores here. It's a slant. It's a slant. And they can't do anything about it. And he stops on a dime, turns. Yo, who is this, bro? Is it because he's not at Ohio State? He's not getting like any Marvin Harrison Jr. like videos being done? Is it because he's not an SEC? Like, you know, he's not getting any edits, badass edits all over social media getting done on him? Why is he not getting all of this like generational hype? And a 5-yard out. Tackle him! Are they scared? Is he too big and fast? He also has that like bony like structure to where it's like it probably hurts to tackle someone like him maybe. And also he's just so freaking big. He's running simple routes. A fade. Here we go. Jump ball. Oh man, if he caught that. If he caught that, top 5. If he caught that, top 5. I don't know where he is at right now. Just because I got to see how many teams like him, but if he was just 2 feet just to the left, a foot to the left, he would have tried to snag that hoe. Tetairoa McMillan, T-Mac is how some people call him. I did not know. I cut up the film just so all the dead plays are out, but it's just me looking at this little window and just cutting all the dead plays. Of course, I'm seeing what he's doing, but I'm not seeing how he's doing it. He's the first receiver that we've gone through, so I'm not even going to say anything too crazy. First receiver this year that we've gone through. He's wide receiver 1. He's really freaking good. Where can I see him? He's a first rounder. He has first round gifts. He has first round talents. Like I said, Michael Pittman Jr., more athletic version of him is what I probably would like to compare him to. Not as big as a Michael Pittman. A little bit more slimmer. Maybe we can find a better comp for him. That's just what I saw. Where would I... man, what teams could use a guy like this? If the Panthers can figure out a way to get another weapon for Bryce, I think that would be good for him. If the Raiders, if they are not able to get a quarterback in that first round, I think that's a place for him. Dolphins need a bigger receiver. All this quick stuff, small, like, and you can see how he can translate and get better with a small quarterback. Who knows? Who knows what this guy could have done if he had like a 6'2", dual threat quarterback where if you play man, the quarterback can take off. So you're probably not going to play as man as much, to where now McMillan can get and dice you up in zones, and the quarterback is bigger. You get the ball to him a little bit better. I don't know, man. He's very great and fun to watch. I would say that he makes a lot of splash, run after catch type of plays when he gets the ball. He sees end zone only. We did not see this entire film breakdown. Him like freaking really at all getting tackled one-on-one. Linebacker, safety, whatever. Him getting tackled one-on-one did not happen. So I loved what I saw from him. I think he's great. I think he has a lot of potential. A lot of potential. What do you guys think, though? Let me know what you think in the comments. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.